I can see his face too.
Kevin.
It's the face of disappointment.
Yeah, well, I see that from my parents all the time, so it's nothing new to me. Kevin, give me that fact.
Jesus, we're getting right into it.
Yeah, right into it. We don't have fucking time to waste.
All right, so Starfinder facts on Twitter. We may or may not have forgotten about it the past couple weeks.
No, you forgot.
Must-haves for your EOX vacation. Culinary synthesizer. Eoxian cuisine ranges from inedible to non-existent. Forensic handling bags in case you find a lost limb and need to return it to its owner. Spray flesh. Hostess gift. Air freshener pods. And holy water. Just in case.
Where was this fact before we came here?
The air freshener pods just seem perfect.
It was... This was made on August 11th, so...
Oh. So
4 days ago?
Yeah, so...
Well, way to go. I'm letting us down.
Take that, Twitter fact guy.
Twitter fact guy.
Christopher.
I think I was fairly prepared for EOX.
Yeah, I know. He's prepared.
Yeah,
we weren't. We didn't do our research.
No.
Now, Chris, if I'm looking at this screen correctly, I wasn't expecting it to be as close as it was. We are standing... I think we're in front of a shack, right?
Yeah, this is like...
The Love Shack.
I'm trying this new program out that I learned about at Gen Con.
That's what it's called.
Yeah. It's called... yeah, I went there twice.
Program I learned about it.
Did not actually participate in Gen Con at all. But I got to talk to some guy. His name is Chris also. And he told me about this program called Arc and Forge. And it's made... It's like Roll20, but it's designed specifically for playing around the table. So there's no like internet connectivity. And it's pretty cool, but I'm just learning it. I'm on the free trial right now. I've had it for like 2 or 3 hours of actual usage. So this kind of looks like something my kid would draw.
Pretty much.
It's pretty poor, and I'm experimenting with light settings on here, which is really sweet. So that's why Rats is kind of glowing.
I noticed.
But you can see right into the shack because I didn't put up any barriers to block the light yet. So it doesn't really matter at this point. But anyway,
well, the last time we opened the door to the shack and then it said, see you next week.
Right. Yeah. So, yeah, as it was creaking open, I went,
God, it sounded like that fucking crab turtle thing we fought. What was its name?
Gosh, I don't remember.
Googwa?
That's
Googwa
it.
or something like that? I can remember things that don't pertain
yeah,
to
in
what
the
we're talking
future,
about.
it turned into a door.
Oh!
So just for the listener, I have a TV in front of Chris, so I'm being GM'd by a TV currently.
I can see Chris like out of the corner of my eye, so like I'm getting half and half.
Yeah.
So,
coffee?
I kind of put myself in the corner this week, so...
Bad Chris.
Yeah, bad Chris. No, we always like have like so little space, so I brought another table to add to the space.
Genius.
Yeah, genius. But it actually gives me enough room to set all my notes out and shit, so hopefully I'm not going to be shuffling paper so much, because I know there's a drinking game going on out there with that. Every time there's a shuffle of paper, take a shot.
Well, without further ado, Chris, I think we should... He's going to walk into this shack.
Okay. Let me go ahead and...
Even though he can't see anything.
Yes, and I want to say that the light that's emanating from Rats is not actually... He's not actually glowing. That's to represent his dark vision. So... When you open up... So you will not be able to, if you are not Rats, take advantage of this light.
So you're saying it's dark in this...
Yes, you open up this hovel, and whereas this entire time you've been in the Eoxian night with the moonlight shining down, you open up this pitch blackness. And, Domash, do you step inside 5 feet? Just peering in? Or
just... Well, I mean, I think he, like, looks in, realizes he can't see anything, and he turns back around and he's like, anyone who can actually see in the dock, can you come up and tell me what's going on in here? I'm as blind as a bat.
Well, you have 10 feet.
Yeah, you're glowing, bro.
I am?
He actually is glowing.
Oh,
that's still going on?
You're always glowing.
You always.
Oh
glow.
yeah, I
Is it
do
a
always
mode of
glow.
light?
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you're right.
So that gives you what, 10 feet?
Yeah. I am a god.
Oh God.
Witness me.
Ooh.
Ooh, it's
colors
red.
now?
It's red if you actually care.
Whoa.
Oh, it should be yellow on my screen. Here we go.
No, he wants it red.
No, it's red.
Oh, you want it to
the
be
color
red,
of my
okay.
actual. There you go.
How about that?
I'm a giant red light district.
Yeah, that's red. Totally.
What is it to you?
You
Yellow.
don't have to be a prostitute.
Anymore? I've already made. I have a 401k, and our benefits are pretty nice.
Well, it's also
Dick.
I'll take you to down under, man.
it's also blending with the color from
Yeah, from rats.
rats, so it's definitely messing with me.
Kevin's on a bad trip.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you peer inside this, and
Yeah.
you see about 10 feet ahead. You said, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you're looking in, dirt floor,
Oh,
the
nice.
walls, the doors are like old wooden doors, barely hanging on their hinges, and you can see close by you that the wall is just flesh stretched over bone.
Oh.
Real fancy.
Meat shack, baby. I'll take a look through the door. I assume this isn't. How big of a meat shack is this?
This thing's pretty beefy meat shack.
Oh, God.
I'm canceling recording.
It's about it's almost
beef
probably,
and cheese.
It's probably almost 100 feet in diameter.
Holy shit. I guess.
Well, I could see a decent amount of it from the doorway then.
Okay,
60
and you have
feet.
60 feet of
Dark vision.
dark vision.
Let's go with that.
I have low light.
Same.
Oh boy. That's
So-
actually really cool how that
Is
works.
that a coffin?
Yeah,
No.
I really like this. And I think that's only 30 feet, so let me bump that up.
Oh.
You can see everything.
I can see everything.
Oh, wow. That's
God,
cool.
he grabbed the crystal skull.
So, yeah, you peer in here, Rats, and with your dark vision, you're able to see that, yes, this thing, much like on the outside, is just flesh stretched over bone, and it's like arranged, like, it's kind of like cobbled together, like whoever built this, just used whatever they had on hand. To your right, you see this coffin laying down. In front of you, about 20 feet, you see a smashed table. To the left of the table, you see there are barrels. You're not quite sure what might be in there yet. And then there's these two massive pillars to the left and the right, and they look like they're kind of just massive bones from what? Who knows? But they seem to be, they run from floor to ceiling, and then off in the distance you see some other furniture.
It's kind of cool that I assume the pillars, these two like sets of 4 squares on the left and the right.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool how it still shows the shadow behind it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's obviously like there's no light, like and it's all not all encompassing. Domash.
Well, I was gonna say, like, Sir Rats walks up and he like puts his hand up on the doorway and
Aw.
feels that it's like all gross flesh, and he's disgusting. And he kind of
Token
observes the room, and then I was gonna try and find a piece of debris and cast token spell on it to generate some light.
Okay.
You find a bone.
What's the range on that?
I can illuminate an object to shed dim light in a 30-foot radius.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna huck it in as far as I can get it.
So let's see. So you're just looking for anything that's on the ground.
Yeah, I pick up like a leg.
Okay. All right.
Pick up Tony's leg.
Yeah, we'll have Tony. No,
Well, he's smashed under an Ellicott.
That's true.
His like arm sticking out. He'd still be
I
useful.
just tear off his arm.
Yeah. We have to be respectful.
Fuck it.
May he rest in peace. Don't actually use his arm.
I'm using your leg.
Oh, my God.
I had to throw it in there really fast.
Well, no, Rats threw it in there.
Touche.
But
Let the thing go.
All right, and it's in a 30-foot radius.
Yes, dim light.
Dim light.
That overcasts my dim light. Now it's just dim all over the place.
Now Razel can see like a normal person.
And I can see like
And wait, do you have?
I
Does
have
Raquel
low,
have?
low light?
Yeah.
Low light.
Make that a a light blue.
Oh shit! This is clashing super hard. It's the police! Get down! It's a raid!
You cast light on this leg that's further in the room, and it just keeps revealing more just dilapidated pieces of furniture. There looks like some kind of old bathtub over in the corner. It just looks like that house that you see on the street where some guy's just collecting junk and just throwing it in his yard.
I don't appreciate you calling me and Kevin out like that.
Well, I try to keep it anonymous, but yes, all right. And they live at 3...
Shut up! We've been cultivating this collection of junk over for 2 years. Almost.
We're waiting for the American Pickers to show up.
Apparently the short guy's like a huge asshole. Apparently he's gotten arrested a few times.
Oh yeah.
He has all these really weird demands when he goes to hotel rooms and stuff like that.
Of course he does.
So Domash she's gonna check out that coffin.
Okay.
Take a rest.
I'm gonna go sleep. Alright guys. Wake me up in about looks at
8 hours.
He looks at his wrist, there's no watch there, he's just a few hours.
I'm gonna go over to him also.
Okay, next to the...
There's a lizard in here.
Yeah, right next to the coffin.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in, but not as far as them. I'm right around where Rats is.
Okay.
But I'm just like, guys, don't you know that coffins never are good news? Why is that the first thing you're going to?
I mean, it's kind of the closest thing to he's I imagine him and Razor are he's I'm gonna go check that out, and Razor's like, yeah, me too, or however the fuck you sound. I'll do your voice.
Well, you know the saying, curiosity killed the cat. I'll stay here.
Satisfaction brought it back, mate.
All right, never heard that part, but okay.
What?
Carry on.
So, Domash,
yes.
You go over and you look into this coffin, and for a brief instant, you see the face of Krios, and then just vanishes.
Yeah, Domash, he kind of gets taken aback, and he kind of takes a few steps away from. I actually leaned away from the mic. I'm acting in my own. I am my character.
Wow, you're a real actor now.
I am. I have my SAG card and everything. He's gonna take a few steps back, and he's kind of he's gonna look around, and he looks at Razel, and he's like, no, that must have been something else. So he leans back in again. Is it anything in there, or just empty?
Just empty.
All right.
Looks like some old dishes or things were tossed in there, random trinkets.
Can we make a general perception?
Yeah.
Around the room?
Mm-hmm.
I picked up a D12.
Damn, that's pretty good.
Yeah, -2.
Oh no, I missed.
Alex rolled his die. He looked down at it, frowned, looked up at Kevin, and slowly reached his hand up and grabbed it. I think I might have. I don't know if I beat Raquel.
23.
Ha!
23.
28.
28.
Ooh, look
Two.
at you.
2. And I'm guessing Rats...
I don't know.
I know he rolled naturally, so I mean, gotta be decent, better than fucking Razel's.
Yeah, you gotta beat a 2, right?
It was 11.
His natural roll beat you. Did you roll a natural 1?
2.
Oh,
Oh, you
my
have a
God.
bonus, do you?
I mean, I have a negative on my charisma, I think. No, +0. I did have a negative on my charisma.
Do you use...
Nope, I don't know. Something.
I was gonna say, did you...
I have magic augmenting my ability to perceive things, but yet
I roll.
you guys are just
Yeah,
way
we're
better at it
looking
than
at
I
her
am.
I imagine, Domash is a little farther in the room so you can kind of see a little bit more. But me and he and Raquel are just studying everything, and Rats is looking at his data pad. He looks up, he's like, meh.
Yeah. My
He's
my
tweeting.
my keen senses spell is basically like Adderall. It's just getting me back to normal.
I gotta get back to normal, huh?
Oh God.
So Domash,
Yes.
you're sitting here looking around, and you saw this face, and then it vanishes. So it seems like your senses are heightened at this moment, and you can kind of hear shuffling, creaking of furniture
From where?
from up north. Brings it up to the top of the map.
Okay, hearing that, Domash is gonna draw his weapon, and he's gonna walk over past Razel, and he's gonna be like, "All right, mate, I heard shuffling of some kind up north, so we should probably be prepared." And he looks back at Rats and does that SWAT thing where he kind of puts fingers up, and he points at the other two, and he points north.
Rats isn't paying any attention.
Yeah, so he picks up something off the ground, I don't know, a rock or something, and just throws it over at Rats.
And Rats, ow! What was that?
Mate, there's stuff up north. Come on, mate. It sounds like shuffling of some kind.
Yeah, and there's stuff happening on my data pad, man. I got a hellstorm on Twitter from that kid that I left behind earlier.
Domash at that point, Domash, he's tactical, he's all kind of semi-crouched, and he kind of slaps back his, "Man, are you fucking serious? Are you come on, there's stuff up there." This is all over radio. He's not yelling. I imagine since do they have to have their helmets on or no?
No, we have
okay, yeah,
bubbles.
then he's just screaming. He's like, "Man, are you fucking serious?"
Screaming.
Mate, come on, what are you doing?
Shh. And Razel gets into cover behind whatever that is.
I think the cover's blown.
No, to the right.
That's one of the pillars.
Yeah, behind the pillar.
You're getting behind the pillar?
Yeah.
And
okay.
Domash is gonna... Can I, upturn that broken table and use it as cover?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna, flip the table up. He's gonna, crouch behind it.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over to the pillars to the left, just so that way we kind of have this whole section covered.
Okay.
He's
And Rats...
Stupid kid lied. I don't do what he looked like. He's saying out loud what he's tweeting. I did not have sexual relations with that
I'm
woman.
slowly walking into the center of the room up by where my glowing leg is.
Face down into his
Okay, so right here?
Yeah, and I'm just unofficial Starfinder business. Please disregard any of these
these accusations against me. Rats, what are you doing, mate? Get back here.
Unofficial Starfinder. Okay, so as you say this, you catch something just on the periphery of your vision beginning to move.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody roll for initiative.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, Rats, what do you got?
22.
22. Razel.
14.
Ooh.
Raquel.
9.
And Domash.
16.
16. All right.
That stupid kid came up to me. I told him I was busy, and he kept bothering me. I like to imagine he got mad that you weren't there, so he went on Twitter and bitched about it.
Yeah.
Space Twitter.
Tweeter.
Switter.
Okay,
I
so
couldn't say spitter. That's something different.
Oh, no.
I'm Left 4 Dead 2.
Rats, you hear a shot fired off
Whoa.
coming at you from behind this furniture that you kind of see on the periphery of your vision toward the top. As a 24 against your KAC.
Yep.
Hits the data pad. No!
Oh, I would be really sad to hit the data pad.
That should be a crit. If you hit a crit, it hits your data pad.
Speaking of the data pad, you can add modifications to it and stuff.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's really. I was because
I added a gun to mine.
I made it
I added a bullet to mine just now.
I was making a corporate agent envoy basically. And I was I have a bunch of extra credits because I didn't really buy any armor, and I was I clicked on datapad and I was add mods. I was oh, there's shit ton of mods you can add.
I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Can you give me one or two? Do you remember any of them?
One gives it planet-wide communication, Wi-Fi, basically.
Oh, that's cool.
Some of them it's makes it unhackable. Well, make it really hard to be hacked. Stuff like that.
I imagine if a good way for that to come up is if we go shopping and Rats is using his data pad in the store, and Clark comes oh, he's using the outdated X23 model. Well, that would be old, but you can still mod them, and they bring you over a kiosk of all of them, and you're just oh.
Yeah.
Rats, you take 12 points
Oh shit.
of damage as these sound waves start bouncing off of your temple.
Sound waves. Damn it, Domash!
Mate, it wasn't me this time, I swear. It came from the front, not the back.
And it is Rat's turn.
Yes, friends get shot by sound waves.
Wait, you said
Yeah.
sound waves?
Well, it's
it would have been
sonic. It's a sonic.
It's EAC.
It's like EAC. Not
Oh, against the EAC. Okay.
Not that it matters.
I have,
EAC
my armor's
usually-
same for either.
Okay.
Could have asked me first.
Can I see who shot me?
You can just barely. It's right within your range, 60 feet away. It's black and white, so I would say you'd have to get a little closer to really be able to see what's shooting at you.
I believe in miracles.
And keep in mind, it's behind this bench that's just up north here. But you can see the top half of it. It looks to be like somewhat humanoid, but you can see like these arms kind of coming off out of the top of its shoulders, and maybe like a third one moving in the background.
That's gross. Can I do what Domash did and run up and use that table for cover?
Yeah, you want to use there's a round table.
Yes.
Okay.
So Rat's just
that's so
charges
cool.
forward.
That is-
As he's charging forward, he calls his arc pistol to his hand,
Okay.
and I lean in and shoulder the table up to give me cover.
Like you flip it up.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you flip this table over. It's a big round. Yeah. Yeah, it's this big round wooden table, and you just throw it up into place.
Awesome.
Autobots.
Now can I see the guy?
Yeah. What do you want to make like a check on it?
Yes.
Okay. Mysticism.
I know a thing or two about that.
I don't.
It's an helicopter.
Oh fuck! There's another one.
29.
We killed its mate. It's really mad.
Yeah. So that's enough for you to know. This is a Marrowblight, and you can get 2 pieces of additional information with that massively high check.
Take that, Raquel.
Special abilities.
Special abilities. They have an ability to jump in and pounce. And so I can read this to you. They got a standard action, can leap through the air up to 15 feet into an empty space. And when they land, any creature adjacent has to make a reflex saving throw, or they get the off-target condition for 1 round.
That sounds.
If you fail by too much, then you're knocked prone.
Gotcha. So Rat's turns back. It's the Marrowblight!
I scream and run away.
Don't do that!
You're running toward it. Come this way.
You get one more piece of information.
AC.
Special attacks.
Special attacks, generally, it's got claw attacks, and it can attack with those arms that are on the end of the arms. You can see these spurs, and it's possible
Tony
that
Parker.
you could get sick, suffer a disease when you are struck by one of these.
I wonder who's gonna get that issue today.
I'm gonna guess
Shut up,
maybe.
ghoul.
Yeah.
Can you give us more background information on these things?
Yeah, so Marrowblights are muscular, undead monstrosities, and they typically arise from brawny humanoids that were exposed to strange radiation or arcane energy that painfully warped their flesh at the moments of their demise, creating hideous bone spurs that protrude from the creature's back, cheek, jaws, and shoulders. They can use these spurs as weapons, and yeah.
It's sentient or not? That's all I need to know.
Well, we need it alive.
Do we know if it's sentient or not?
I think rats would know that it has some intelligence.
Huh.
But for Domash's sake. Is it something that he,
Put it in the chair.
Somebody
right around the
came
corner.
to meet the marrow blight, so we know it has to have some intelligence.
It's afraid. Okay. I just... Like, I don't want it... You know what I'm trying to get at?
Yeah, you're a big puss.
Well, yeah, what he said.
You don't call Gandhi a puss, do you?
Yeah, I do. The bald puss.
That wasn't big at the time he was alive.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, wait till he nukes your ass, though.
Gandhi?
Yes.
Have you not played Civilization?
No.
There's you could like Gandhi's one of the world leaders, but I guess when they made the game, they left it in where he's like super aggressive and he always goes for nukes and like nukes the shit out of you.
Yeah.
It's like a huge meme for like everybody knows it. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, Gandhi's gonna nuke
Except
you.
for Alex.
Except for Alex, apparently. He's probably never
played
a
it.
Sim game or a Civ game. You played The
Never played
Sims though?
Mm-mm.
What does The Sims have to do with this?
I said Sim instead of Civ on accident.
Oh.
You can make Gandhi in The Sims, bro.
But he's a bald puss.
It's a choice, okay?
Who's next?
Gandhi. Nukes! Is he on our ship?
Domosh, you're up.
What's... I can't... So there's there's like a table right up like in front of me or so, like right here, like up to the north.
It's a busted up table.
He's gonna... let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna run up and take cover behind the table. That puts it just within the range for me to shoot, so he's gonna take a shot to try to give...
Into the dark.
Pull up.
It's lit up from my dark vision.
Oh,
Yeah, the light kind of ends right about where Rats is. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
What's my miss chance?
30.
20%?
Right to the
50.
Is it 50?
Mm-hmm.
in total darkness, yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna roll my D100 to do this too.
Nice.
Because I know I didn't do it almost the entire time we were in the jungle. Because I forgot. Oh wait, I forgot.
We all forgot.
Well, yeah. So I would have missed regardless, but it would have been a 19 against EAC. But I rolled a 1 on the check, so it misses.
So, and you're sending, what is this weapon?
Sonic,
Sonic? Okay.
the Hedgehog.
So yeah, you shoot and it hits the chair, like the bench right in front of this creature and splinters the wood a little bit. Razel, you're up.
Shit. Now, where's the dim light at? Is it the purple glow?
Dim light
Yeah.
ends right behind me.
Yeah, right here.
Okay. Well, who?
We need light up there.
We do. I have no way of making said light.
I mean, I do. I just have to. Oh fuck! God damn it! I just have to.
Use your powers.
No, I forgot to attune.
You
Kevin
did.
didn't tell me.
Okay. Hey, attune,
It's all your
jackass.
fault, dickhead. You should add that in post. And they go, I forgot. No, don't do that. I just when you said, I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot to use that.
I'm going to run up. Right behind Rats is that a tub?
Yes.
Yes.
If I go prone, does that give better cover than normal cover?
Against ranged attacks, I think you get a +4.
I can shoot under the
That's
top.
the way it is in Pathfinder.
But would I be totally what's the word I'm looking for? Totally like
Total cover.
total cover?
No, that wouldn't give you.
His body would be completely
Yeah.
obscured from that
Okay,
direction.
yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah,
trying
you
to get
total
at.
cover.
Well, I think in this system it's called improved.
Well, no, improved cover would be like if you're behind like a armored wall and there's like a small slit or something that you could shoot through. That would be improved cover.
What'd you call me?
God.
I got nothing.
So yeah, I'm gonna get to the bathtub and fall prone.
Okay. Run up and you kind of like dive, I imagine.
So and you said you'll give me cover.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, you dive into right up next to this table. You're kicking up dirt in the air, and you can see like the moat from Domosh just lighting up the dust that's floating in the air now.
You see me just surrounded in like a red.
Raquel.
I screamed and ran away. No. I'm gonna move up 30 feet right next to Domash.
I am red, yes.
Yes.
I am bleeding.
Now from here, would I have to see him to be able to cast
I'm
my
in the
spell?
same situation you are.
Okay.
That's why I didn't shoot, because I can't see him.
Well, I was gonna cast a spell.
Oh, yeah, you need line of sight for most spells. Unless it
specifically says.
It has
Unless it's,
this whole person.
yeah, you need line of sight. I'm fairly
So
certain.
I'm just going to double move then and go up another 30 feet off to the left. What are those little round things?
Those look like little wooden barrels.
Little grapes.
That's total darkness right there.
Yeah, that's completely dark.
So even my low light, I can't see shit.
You can only see in low light.
Okay.
You guys can pick up the leg and move it.
I have my own swords. I plan on doing something different my next turn.
Just saying.
I guess I'm gonna pick up the leg. I'm gonna go back and pick up the leg and toss it further into the room.
So, let's see, 5, 10, 15.
Do we have your permission, Alex? Or Rats?
You have to double move.
I made the light for you guys.
So you just double move in your next turn, just chuck it.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, so Raquel runs over, grabs the leg.
And that's what I do.
For future reference, hold person would not work on undead.
It said humanoid creature, but...
But he said undead.
But Eox are humanoids and they're undead.
Oh, that's so frustrating. Okay. Like, all of my shit is mind affecting.
Yeah,
so,
I know. So this planet sucks for you.
I know.
Your book was last book.
Okay, and then, that's it for me.
Not undead.
Right. With plants.
How many plants did we really fight, though?
All of them.
Alright, fuck me then.
Yeah.
Where was I? I only remember fighting a lot of people.
Kasarek was a plant. The
Wasn't there, like, a
Versinia was a
dinosaur?
plant.
Were the Kasarks plants? I thought they were, like...
Plants.
I guess that would
Alright, so you hear, Rats, you see this creature kind of run off around and get behind this pillar. Everybody else, you just kind of hear the shuffling in the dark. I believe, Rats, you can kind of see out of the corner of your eye, though, where the Marab light went, kind of hiding behind this bed over here.
Okay.
And that's its turn. Rats.
It's my turn already?
It's your turn already.
Jeez.
Well, most of it just moved.
Yeah, I just picked up a leg.
How does she react, though? Like, how does Raquel...
I mean, she's definitely like oh,
she pulls out gloves.
That's
like,
so gross. Yeah, and I make sure to snap.
Yeah, like-
like a.
All right, I need you to turn your head and cough.
There's
leg.
nothing to check.
And
No.
it grows a mouth.
Oh God.
Feed me. Wait.
I really hate this planet.
You can't affect me. I'm undead. Can we keep this guy as our new companion? He's just this super snappy and like snippy.
But it's on her head.
Yeah, she's gone insane now. Oh, she saw a squid monster and went insane.
Yeah.
H.P. Lovecraft. So we just hear the shuffling, huh?
Yeah, and you said yours is a 10-foot radius on your light.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Let me double check to make sure.
I'm fairly certain that's the case. Is it different than when it's in armor form or in mode form? Yeah.
I think it was. I think it gives off less light when it's in armor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run directly at the barrel boy.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
It's actually 20 feet of dim light,
5.
no matter what form it's in.
So you can get right up to the bed with one movement.
Yes.
All right.
I am going to attempt to command undead,
Okay.
and I'm going to use my, I believe, last token to give it a -5 on the save.
Okay.
So just the heads up, I kind of interrupted you. I didn't mean to do that. I said I was right. The solar manifestation is 20 feet of dim light, regardless of the form it's in.
Really?
Yeah. So I actually have 20 feet, whether it's the moat or the armor around me.
Cool.
So that's my fault. I should be actually fucking reading shit on my character. I was I made one of the I read it all when I first made the character, and I thought I'll remember all this. And then we've been playing for so long, and just year one person, I think it's this. You go, that makes sense. Again, yeah, I'll go with that.
Domash,
Yes.
Raquel,
Yes.
and Razel, you see rats take off
Into the darkness.
into the darkness.
Mate, come back. I don't know what we're fighting. Where you going?
Throw the light.
That little shit.
I don't have the light.
Yeah, she has
the,
it.
light.
Yeah.
The leg light.
And as you,
It's like that from Christmas Story.
Yeah, it's the same one from Christmas Story.
I just imagine I'm gonna
You
throw
dick,
it
I'll-
and,
ah.
hit you. I'll accidentally hit you with a leg.
I don't think you can throw that far.
you see rats take off into the darkness, and right when he gets on the edge of everybody's vision, you kind of see his hands start to glow with a
color?
green magic, like little fireflies off in the distance.
I think so was green with rats.
I'm not the baleful polymorph.
What color was that?
It's like a white shimmery light.
That was fun.
That's a 13.
That's fail.
Yes! 2 for 2 with that, man.
Yes.
So
I shot one shot, missed, sat around, and then Rats goes, mine.
yeah, so you go up and you unleash this magical essence, and it kind of goes towards the head of this creature, and you see its eyes just white out, and its arms kind of go limp. It drops its gun, and the spurs that are sticking out, there are 8 or 10 of these things, just all kind of start to droop down, and it stands before you, waiting.
And we're just
Yeah, we don't know what happened, so we're all waiting.
You hear rats charge into the darkness, and then it goes silent.
Yeah, we're
and then you throw the
yeah, you
leg.
throw the leg. We're
Rats, catch!
mate, everything all right up there? Are you okay? Are you dead? I don't want to have to tell your brother you died. I'll tell him on Twitter. I'll tell him on #died.
Oh god.
Shut up! I'm still okay.
All right, guys, he's all right. So he kind of he'll walk up, gun still drawn,
Yeah, I walk up with the leg. I don't know why, but she just doesn't think to drop it at any point.
Yeah, so you got this undead.
I like the difference in shadow, amount.
It's
Yeah.
So this one is an intelligent undead.
Yes, it does have intelligence. Let me show you a picture of this.
Oh, that's creepy.
Oh, it's a necromorph.
I didn't know that reference.
You haven't played Dead Space?
That's where I thought it was from. Okay.
I was gonna say, really? It's when you blow off the top half and it's just the legs and they pop back up and
Yeah.
things come out of it.
I haven't played Dead Space.
Jesus Christ.
It's Jason Bourne.
What'd you call me?
Jason Bourne.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm nowhere near the physicality of Matt Damon or his stunt double.
Disgusting.
Or,
Yeah, that's gross looking.
yeah,
Who was the other one? Was it...
John C. Reilly.
Was it...
It was Hawkeye.
Jeremy Renner.
That's one. Yep, that's it.
I saw that movie in theaters. Wasn't that good?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
I said, oh my god. He said it's Jason Bourne, so we started talking about Jason Bourne movies.
I thought you were about to say Avengers wasn't good because you mentioned Hawkeye, and I almost got.
I
really
have
upset.
problems with Endgame, but it's
I
a good
didn't.
movie.
Okay, let's not talk about that right now.
Hot take. Hulk's a bitch now.
You're a bitch.
All right, so you command undead successfully.
Yeah.
Now what?
I reload my fist.
Kevin's
I
Henry
We
Cavill.
actually have to hold Razel back so he doesn't pulverize this guy.
I feel like he'd read the room.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
I begin to talk to the Marrow-blight. I say... I'm still kind of wary because I'm not 100% sure that the spell went off and worked. So it started to stand down. So I'm like, okay. Hi Hi, Mr. Blight. I'm Rats.
Mr. Blight was my father. Call me Rick.
Tony 2.
Electric.
We're looking for a missing person and thought you might have some information for us.
Who?
I don't remember what the lady's name was.
I don't remember either.
It was on that piece of paper that I think Chris took back.
I think her name was Grendel, the flatmate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think her name was Grendel.
No, that was the person we talked to, wasn't it?
Oh, no, it was Harveen.
Yeah,
Harveen Nesix.
that's it.
That's who I say we're looking for.
Yes, I've heard that name.
And?
Sorry, I'm undead. I'm a little slow. She is working with us to destroy Starfinders.
Oh. Slowly takes off the badge. Man, I don't know. Starfinder, who the fuck are they, right? That's distressing news.
Am I just like completely like blank, like open to suggestions, or do I get to move around and
No, he's still himself. He just basically treats us as though
Or you were a friend.
yeah.
Why come to Merrowblight's home?
We were looking for Harveen and had information that she came to meet you, and we're hoping that you could point us towards the next place that we needed to go.
I've heard of Harveen, but she never came to meet me.
Oh, the alligator.
But she is waiting somewhere for you, and when she sees you, they will destroy you, all of them.
Can we hear this too? Is that...
Yeah.
Okay. I guess it wouldn't be nice to me if I asked a question, right?
You can ask a question.
How many are we talking?
We are speaking of the corpse fleet. You have grabbed their attention. If I were you, I would be very careful, friend. I would not want to see you get hurt.
Oh, that's so sweet.
No, not
problem.
you.
Oh.
Might I interest you in some entrails to eat?
I had big entrails for lunch.
Well, I can keep them for you for later. Maybe I can pack them in a sack lunch for you. It will take a long time to get back to the city.
I appreciate that, Mr. Blight, but I don't really need a sack lunch. Thank you very much.
I have leftovers.
You might want to watch out for one person in particular, even more dangerous than Harveen. Her name is Captain Vesh. She is the local leader here on Eox for the corpse fleet.
Can we roll a check on that name?
Yes.
What check would
Would
that
it be culture? Or is... Because I know...
Culture or mysticism?
Hope it's one of the. I hope it's culture.
You said Captain Vesh?
Yes, Captain Vesh.
God.
How you doing, bud?
You know, rolling sixes.
31 culture.
Oh, well,
Okay.
mine won't matter.
Rat's got a 31 culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might have heard tales of a local.
The kid told us about him.
No, you might have heard tales of Captain Vesh, like in this region, like when you were on your way studying on your way to Eox. But she's not really a prominent member. There's not a whole lot of data on her. You might see her name pop up here or there, but you know she operates in this region of Eox, back in the splice, kind of in the area where you were before.
Okay, so we probably have an ambush waiting for us.
Probably at the ship. That's kind of annoying.
Yes, you probably want to watch out. She worked really hard to make sure that I could kill you. We planted evidence all over the splice to try to get you to come here. And it was my mission to destroy you and blame it on the corpse fleet. But once I met you, I really liked you.
He is quite charming, isn't he?
I'm glad that we became such good friends so quickly, Mr. Blight.
Me too. I don't get a lot of people out here, and when I do, I kill them and take their stuff. I build my home out of their bones.
That's nice.
It's a lovely home.
I have some things you might like that could help you on your way back.
That would be great.
That would be quite helpful, actually.
May I go get them for you?
Yeah, can I come with?
Sure.
All right, cool.
So he takes you over to one of these massive bone pillars, and
He grabs the entire pillar. The thing collapses into story.
He says, "Turn off your dark vision."
I don't think you know how dark vision works, Mr. Blight.
Close your eyes.
I like to leave more to the imagination.
now he goes over to one of these bone pillars and knocks on it, and a secret compartment opens up, and you see this old, like, leather sack. That was the wrong word.
I have to inform every
So
neighbor.
there's a leather sack hanging off of his bone pillar, is what you're saying?
Yeah, there it is.
I am getting quite old.
And he hands you the leather sack, and also as he's handing this to you, he pulls out a data pad and he hands that to you, and he says,
This has all of the information that I have on the plot against you, and this sack contains a lot of resources that you will need.
Well, I appreciate everything you've done for us, Mr. Blight.
Are you sure you don't want some sort of meat sandwich or organs? I particularly like the hearts.
I just feel like if we took all of your organs and meats, that would leave less for you, and I don't think I could bring myself to do that.
I insist. I can go kill something after you leave.
Okay.
Can we hear all this?
yeah.
Domash is like, yeah, rats, don't be rude, you new friend. Come on.
Razel raises up his hand and points to his ring. I don't have to eat.
I guess we could take some for the road.
Oh, great. I'll go make it right now.
And he kind of traipses off to like a pile of guts that are just like laying on the floor and starts shoveling it into another sack.
It's like,
Yeah. We have sound effects for that?
Yeah.
He'll record it himself.
Yeah.
it's gonna
I'll
be
kill you.
Kevin jerking off.
Oh, no.
That's disgusting.
I'm glad that you think it's disgusting that you do.
Okay. Are there any other questions that we have for the Mayor of Blight?
I'm kind of concerned that there's this huge plot to get us, like
To kill us?
specifically. Like, not just Starfinders in general. No, fuck these 4 people.
Yeah.
Did he say exactly where?
The ambush would be.
Yeah.
No, he said that they would just be lying in wait.
The datapad might have it.
Yeah.
What's the overall goal of this ambush? Why stop us?
Oh, I don't know if there's an ambush, but since I failed to stop you, I only assume that there will be. The Corpse Fleet does not want you following them anymore.
Why?
In the beginning, you guys were sort of a loose end when you tried to take that bone trooper that was on the Acreon. But as you've been more persistent in your efforts, they know that they can no longer just leave you sitting by idly, for you might unravel a deep and terrible thread for them. So, they're going to kill you, I presume. May not be now, it may not be in a week, but eventually they will kill you, and I will be sad.
Well, thanks for that.
No problem. Here's your entrails.
Thanks.
Rat's is gonna like walk by like, the first dumpster he can find.
Into the marrow plate. No.
So,
Or the other thing we fought. The Elkoth. There we go.
so I have a question about that whole command undead thing. Like afterwards, after it like fades and stuff, will he still have like? Will he still kind of like us but not know why?
No.
Like no, it'll just immediately be back to.
What lasts for like?
No.
No.
I don't have no
I have
idea,
no
but
idea.
no.
Ryan has no idea, but
I'm
he
saying
answers
no.
like he knows the entire book.
I mean, that's
now.
the important thing. Confidence, really.
Yeah, I have
talk about
confidence.
a lot of things I have no idea.
I have
about.
confidence in my ignorant answers. I believe it just lasts for what, like a week, and they go back to
One day,
normal?
one
It's
day
a
per
day
level.
So
6.
days. But what I assume is that they're just gonna go back to normal.
That's how Charm Person worked.
I was just gonna say like if he has
We can
like
just come
a
back?
And they remember everything that happened.
Well, there you go.
I was going to give him my business card and say,
Do you
let's
have
talk
daddy
about
issues?
let's talk about the fact that you don't have friends, but you like to kill everybody that comes to visit.
Mr. Blight, are you affiliated directly with the Corpse Fleet?
Yeah.
Please call me Zarantha.
No.
We're friends now.
Ah, thanks, Samantha.
It's Zarantha.
Are we not saying the same thing?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, Samantha, are you affiliated with the Corpse Fleet or just working alongside them to kill us?
I'm not a member of the Corpse Fleet. I have not been able to join, but I really like them a lot, so I do everything that I can to help them. They're really going to bring back Eox as a major player in the Pact Worlds. That's something I'm kind of rooting for. Corpse Fleet 2020.
It's 317.
Oh, I meant 320.
Oh, there you go.
So do you think for like a few days you could just not tell them you failed so we could get like a
6
head
days
start?
to be exact.
Toss it like 6 days.
Yeah, I guess I could tell
I mean,
them.
since we're friends and stuff.
Yeah, that's the least I can do. Although I did give you entrails to eat, so I guess I do a lot for you guys.
Do you need anything? Like, I feel like you're being extra nice.
Do you need a hug?
Sure, but I would watch out for the spurs. You don't want to get sick.
How about an air hug? Does that work?
Okay.
High five?
You get my hopes up, but I guess I'll take an air hug.
Okay.
Fist bump?
God, it's like that one super guilt trippy friend that you have. You're like, well, I guess if you're already full, like if you already have a group of people, you don't have to invite me.
Right.
It's fine.
Like, I already have other plans,
Yeah,
but I mean,
have other plans. I could move them, but if
I was planning on staying at home by myself, but
It's just really, like, I always kill my company, but now there's a chance for me to actually have some kind of real contact with somebody, and then you want to air hug me. You might as well just
okay.
call
Hey,
me from your ship or something,
Zarantha,
and-
I'm sorry.
What?
I'll just.
Raquel, please, it's Samantha. Jesus.
mate, quick question. Hi, Domash. Been back here the whole time, thinking to myself.
Oh.
I'm a friend of these two.
Oh, well, then you're my friend.
Well, nice to meet you. You ever thought about not killing your company all the time?
I think about it for like a second, and then I kill them because I'm hungry.
Like, are you constantly hungry?
Yeah, it's really bad. I got like 300 pounds here. I'm really trying to work it off, but I just keep eating.
Hey, Razel,
What's up?
how attached are you to that ring?
Very.
Okay.
It's on his hand.
That just seems like that would solve all of his problems.
I mean, do you only eat, like, people? Could you... I guess there's no animals on this planet.
Oh, people are like a delicacy. They don't come out this way too much. I usually have to go into town and go boo and get the kids to see me and then run off real slow. And then they get their parents and then they follow me out with their pitchforks and laser rifles. And then I can usually get a good snack.
How often do you do this?
No, probably like once every couple of days.
Once every...
If I get a good haul, then maybe I'll go a week.
Domash kind of, like, walks over to Rats and, like, gets down, like, mate, should we leave him alive? Like, that's super fucked up. Like, I know I'm not, like... I know I'm... This is, like... I know this is super weird to hear from me, like, especially, but, like, what the fuck, dude?
Wow, I feel a connection though. Like, now it'll be sad. I just almost gave him a hug.
What are you guys talking about?
We're talking about,
Sports.
yeah, like fantasy football.
Oh,
Robo-ball. Played by
Spaceball.
Spaceballs.
I like meatballs.
Well, Samantha, what if we gave you something to where you didn't have to go into town all the time and murder people?
What, like a bag of bodies?
I mean, we don't exactly just have a bag of bodies with us. That's kind of not our thing.
Well, I guess you could just like sign me up for one of those things where they send you food in the mail. Just make sure you check bodies off.
I'm gonna take down my Aeon Stone
Okay.
and hold it up around his head so that it starts rotating around him.
Okay.
With this powerful magic, you won't be hungry anymore. And so you won't have to kill your guests that stop by, Miss Samantha.
Really?
Yeah, you could have a real life.
I could make people for my friends.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I could have friends over and cook people up for them.
You wouldn't have to cook people anymore. You
Like-
just have the friends.
You could have like a game night. It doesn't even have to be dinner.
Yeah, mate, you could, put some carpet in here. You could, not have the walls made out of flesh.
Bobbing
Spruce.
for apples in the bathtub.
Yeah, spruce it up a bit.
Bobbing apples.
Yeah,
That
it's
sounds
Those
good.
exist.
a... Do they? It's a...
Sure.
Maybe get a couple of lights in here.
Yeah, it's kind of dark, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does scare people away. Okay, I'll try.
Hey, you know what? We'll come back and we'll check on your progress, alright?
Yeah, I would
Make sure to
like
write that down, Des.
Yeah, please. I want to come back and see,
Come back and see Samantha's progress.
and but we'll come back and the whole house will be built all nice, and he has like a suit or like a suit on, and he's like, "I'm a functioning member of society. I'm running for office in 320.
Mayor Samantha.
Mayor Samantha, vote for me. I'm gonna make murder illegal." Well,
And then the Aeon Stone gets knocked off,
it's like,
kills everybody in the house.
I'm suddenly really hungry again. Well, what was his name?
Samantha.
Zarantha.
Well, Zarantha, it was nice meeting you. I don't really feel like we should take up any more of your time. You've been a very lovely host.
Okay, I guess if you have to leave.
I mean, it's just like we've already taken up so much of your time, and he looks at his wrist. There's no watch there. He's like, it's just we've got places to be. We gotta.
He's super.
We gotta go
pulling
get
the-
ambushed by
He's
the.
totally pulling that fucking card. Like, well, I guess you don't really come over that often. So I mean, it's not like we don't want to hang out with you. It's just we really gotta go.
Yeah, okay, well, I'll take like a week and I'll fix the place up real nice. and then you guys can come back and check out all the changes I made.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta go see a man about a wallaby, and he leaves.
Yeah.
He's like, bye, Zarantha. It was nice meeting you.
And like he waves with like all of the spurs all at once.
And he actually, before he leaves, he's gonna look at that coffin one more time.
Okay.
Like he's gonna look in it again, just to see. Like he's gonna linger.
Yeah, you look into that coffin, I guess, searching for that sign again, and it's not there. You don't see anything.
He's gonna go sit outside the door.
And I'm like, you know what, Zarantha, you've been so nice. How about you just like don't move? I'll give you a hug. I just don't want to. I don't want to get hurt.
Oh, sure. Let me pull all my spurs back.
And they like go back in like this ponytail type thing.
Oh, cool.
Oh, it's one of those guys.
And so I give him a quick hug and I walk away.
Oh.
You know, the government really likes to hide a lot of their dealings from the masses. You know, see, they say they really land on the moon, but if you look at the pictures here...
That's totally true.
He's a huge conspiracy theorist. He's been focusing so much on eating, he hasn't had time to focus on his government conspiracies. Now, this whole new window, he's going to write, like, books on, like...
We come back and he has like a PowerPoint presentation.
There's yarn everywhere.
Yeah, he's like, you see, the line of sight for the second shooter would have been from this area. And you're like, what are you talking about?
What second shooter? Who shot someone?
Yeah. Are you shooting people?
What's initiative? What? Anyway.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, I'm like, I'm sorry my friends keep getting your wrong name, Samantha.
It's Zarantha.
I know, Samantha. We're saying the same thing.
Yeah.
The thing is, I think we really changed each other's lives today.
Yeah.
And I feel like in a week you might not feel the same way, but I'm really hoping you do.
Oh, I have no doubt that I will feel the same way.
Because I think we've created a lifelong friendship here today.
Yes.
We started with you wanting to kill us, but now we're best friends.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing progress to make in a single meeting.
You should take a picture and post it.
Hey, while I got you here, I'm kind of internet famous. I don't know if you know what
the internet is.
What the internet is.
Infosphere.
The infosphere is.
I don't get much signal on my data pad out here.
That you have, by the way.
Yeah, okay, but it's okay.
Can we get a selfie together?
Was that what the kids do these days?
Yeah, it's the new thing.
Oh, okay. What do I do?
You just stand there.
Kind of weird. A selfie.
I walk over and I take my...
That's just Chris talking. It's not even the guy. It's really weird.
I only know references from 10 years ago.
I only know references from the 90s. Is Rocco's Modern Life still on?
Oh, boy.
Dude, I love Rocket Power. Is that 90s?
So I take a selfie with him on my data pad.
You're okay.
You're gonna post it, and the fucking course feed's gonna see it, and like, oh fuck.
This one's just for me, okay?
No. Oh, you can put it on like the rearview mirror of the ship. You can have it like.
Hey, can I get a copy of that?
I don't.
Oh,
you gave us your data pad,
Oh,
so
that's right. I wasn't thinking
we can't
things
like
through
copy
again.
that stuff.
To what?
yeah, I don't have I can't print it out.
Hold on, let me go over to the Kinko's and print this
saying-
out.
I'm saying copy the files and like get it on your
yeah.
stuff.
Can I just download all of the information off of his data pad onto mine?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Then I'll transfer the picture over to him.
There's a lot of porn ads on here.
Yeah, in fact, like
So much undead porn.
Those were accidental clicks. Hey man, look, I'm not gonna judge you, but just close them
When
down.
you're out here by yourself.
You know, when you're eating everybody. I did meet this one girl. She looked really nice. Have you tried this site called eHarmony?
I'll say before you give him his data pad, though, you make sure to follow yourself.
Oh yeah, you followed yourself. I'm only one follow away from like, I don't know, name a number.
5.
1.
Five followers on space Twitter.
I'm super internet.
He's super internet famous. He just made a Twitter.
Yeah, I
He made a
follow.
Twitter just to dispel the rumors and accusations.
I follow him back. So it just pops up on my feed. Rats followed the Marrowblade.
I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Is that a game? What does his Twitter bio say?
I eat people.
He has come to this location for a sick party.
For a lovely dinner party.
Follow the trails for the entrails.
Hey, since we've discussed likes and follows real quick online, we have now officially hit 100 people liking us on Facebook.
Woo!
Yay!
Nice.
Who was number 100?
Yeah, do you know who number 100 was?
I don't know. It was someone.
Well, that's pretty exciting.
Oh,
It was the Marrowblight.
The Marrowblade followed us.
no.
I'm following your body.
This is super meta.
I don't really understand computers.
Well, we've had 2... Oh, okay. I think it's Ben Waite.
Yeah.
Ben Waite.
We've
Yeah.
waited for you.
All right.
Shut
Thank
the
you.
fuck up.
Thank you, Ben Waite.
Unlike
I just came here to lurk, and you guys called me out my first day.
What the fuck?
Happened to line up like that.
Okay, well,
I don't want to leave him. Like, he's so...
I don't know. I've satiated his hunger like forever.
We've
basically.
given him friends that... I don't know if we're ever going to actually come back.
Yeah.
Is it said that I kind of want to come back, like, in 6 days? Like, just go check on him.
No, at the end of the adventure, we come back.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, please.
And
we're
he's
not
in
gonna
a
get
he's
there.
in a meat mansion.
Yeah. I've upgraded.
Yeah, so I have to go now. We have a ambush waiting ahead for us, and I've got business to attend to, Samantha. So I don't know if we're going to be able to come back in a week, but I can promise you we'll be back as soon as possible.
Yeah, okay. I'll follow you on Twitter, too. You can let me know what's going on.
Okay.
Post lots of pics.
All right. Peace.
Well, good luck with everything.
Hey, it's really good to meet you.
Yeah,
And he starts eating some of the entrails.
but you don't...
You don't need that.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to break a habit.
God.
Well, I think it takes like a
starts
day for
smoking.
the.
Oh yeah, you have to wear it for a day.
You're trying to break a habit.
Just try not to murder anyone else today until that thing takes effect.
Well, if you guys could, just, like, post a sign in the splice and tell people not to come out here.
Okay,
All
we'll
right.
do that.
Sounds good.
I forgot I've been outside this whole time.
Okay, bye, Samantha.
Alright, bye.
So, like, when Rats walks out, Dovash is gonna, like walk right, like, step in step with him, and he's like, mate, just to let you know, his name was Zorantha, mate.
You ignorant bastard.
And, like, he looks at, like, Raquel and Razel, like asking for help, like, Zorantha, right? That was his name.
Yeah, you're right.
Samantha. Yeah.
Oh no, God, there's
He,
two
like,
of them.
he, like, turns and looks at Razel, like, Razel, I know, like, we exactly haven't seen eye to eye, but, I mean, you're smart, right?
Yeah.
His name was Zorantha.
Samantha. Yeah.
What
We aren't gonna get through to them.
Alright, well, let's go find this ambush or whatever. That was fucking hilarious. that was so fucking funny.
Magic.
Dude, I love how he grew this. Well, I guess if you have to leave, you only just got here. Like, that fucking guilt trip persona is my fucking favorite.
So what's the plan now?
See, here's the thing. I assume the ambush is going to be at our ship.
Gotcha.
Or it could be just back at Orifice.
Do you know what we should... How far away are we? We should just be like, actually, could we spend the night here while we...
Oh my god, we could totally spend the night.
We could totally
You guys want to spend the night?
He's like, he can come down the house. Hey, I heard you guys talking.
He was just standing in the doorway.
Hey, I heard you guys Dawkins, do you want to stay the night? I have Grown Ups on DVD.
I only really like Grown Ups too.
Oh. I have Jack and Jill on Blu-ray. It's my favorite movie.
Can we just build a fort or something?
Yeah, you can build a fort in the corner.
Just don't use all of the blankets. It gets really cold.
Don't use all the flesh.
Yeah. I'm trying to put on a new addition upstairs.
Now, he ends up killing people just to make improvements to the house, not because he needs to eat.
I found a contractor. I killed him when he got here. We're spending the night. Fuck it.
I guess we're spending the night here.
Okay.
Oh, goody. Who's going to sleep in the tub?
We've been going.
Yeah,
We've
it's
been
been a
rested
while.
since
we've
we
been
got off the
rested in
ship,
a
right?
while.
Yeah,
It's been a while, and I'm not.
It's been a long day.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys want to spend the night? It's weird. I already had these four places set up. Does he sleep?
Yeah.
Do you want that?
Nice.
Said yeah.
Yeah, he already
Sleep,
said.
so I stop eating so much.
We don't have to do it anymore. Oh, well, at least when we leave tomorrow, he won't have to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, well, good night, Samantha.
Good night.
Mate, he keeps telling you his fucking name.
Yeah, I heard him. It's Samantha.
Go to bed. Go to bed. All right, we're going to bed.
So you go to bed that night,
Oh, okay.
and
There you go.
while you're sleeping, Domash, you have like this really weird dream.
I do?
You're walking through pitch black,
Okay.
and you hear
Just gotta put it back together. Just gotta put it back together.
and
It's pitch black, right?
it's pitch black, and you just keep hearing this voice off in the distance, like,
Just gotta put it back together.
Do I recognize the voice?
yeah, it's well, it's
It's Samantha.
yeah, you recognize the voice. It sounds like the voice of an old friend. It
Guy.
sounds like Krios.
Just gotta put it back together.
I'm gonna, I guess, try to find. Is it like one of those where I hear it like all around me, or can I like?
Yeah, it's like echoing all around.
I'm gonna start walking. Maybe I can find the source of where he's coming from.
Yeah, so you pick a direction, you keep walking, and you just keep hearing every now and then.
Just gotta put it back together.
And sometimes it's like really loud, sometimes it's really quiet, and it like echoes off, like it's bouncing off all different directions and flying all around you.
Just gotta put it back together.
And I have him. He's like, "What am I? What are you putting back together? Like, what the hell is going on here?"
So you keep
He's like
walking.
spinning, like trying to find.
You're just looking for some sort of reference points, and eventually, like off in the distance, you see what looks like a dome-shaped light, and there's some sort of object or shadow in the middle of it.
He's gonna like quickly like walk up to it, like kind of jog up to it.
So you run up to this, and it's really weird because there's like a harsh separation between the shadow and the light. And you run right up to it, and you see Krios, like his torso, his upper torso, sitting there, and his head's kind of cocked to one side, and he's got his arm out, and he's reaching for his leg, which has been separated from his body, and he's like dragging it towards him, and he's saying,
Gotta put it back together. Gotta put it back together.
He's like, "What the hell is this?" He's like, you see, there's like a barrier, like you can't.
You can walk right into it. It's just a harsh separation between the light and the
okay.
dark.
Yeah, he's gonna like walk up, like, "Krios, is that you?"
And Krios like looks kind of like he's just like hanging there, like barely able to move. And right as you say Krios, his eyes dart right at yours, and he's got this blank expression on his face, and her eyes are like really black, like this void of space. And he's like,
Put it back together, Domash.
and then it just goes black.
Oh,
See you next week.
All right.
what? Holy shit. Samantha, I had a bad dream.
You're cuddling in the morning.
Ah. You just smell really good.
Make sure you check out our website at adventureawaitspod.com. There you can find links to our Facebook and Twitter and keep up to date when we release new episodes. And a big thanks to Sirenscape for providing music and sound effects. Check them out at sirenscape.com, where you can revolutionize your tabletop gaming experience.